Hello guys and welcome to the latest edition of the Black Spin Global podcast. I'm Eugene.
And I am Lucy.
Yeah guys, welcome to day 4 at the Open.
Yep.
Is it day 4 already,
It's day
Lucy?
4.
Wow.
Do you feel like it's going fast?
A little bit, you know.
It is going fast.
A little bit. This is Thursday. Pride Day.
Friday.
So
Shout out to all my... If you know that Ray J meme, then you know what we're talking about. Obviously, we can't really say it out here, but yeah.
But yeah, eventful day, another eventful day, we should say. A lot of good tennis. Exciting tennis.
A lot? To be fair, we only had like two and a half matches.
That's such a good point.
Do you know what it is? Is that we had one very eventful match that felt like it was 2 matches.
That 4-setter, which I thought was going to go to 5.
I was called crazy for saying that Diallo was going to win.
We're going to come on to that though, Lucy, because we should start first with Jasmine Paolini.
Yes.
So she's into the 3rd round at the US Open for the first time. And literally we missed the match because we were on our way into the grounds.
What, was there a match?
But to be fair, exactly.
So technically we didn't really miss it.
3 points played, 6 minutes on court. And that was after Karolina Pliskova rolled her ankle, unfortunately. Was forced to retire. Really weird. Like, I don't think that's... Well, I can't remember that ever happening. Like,
definitely doesn't
in
happen
recent
much.
times.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, this is now Paolini's first US Open 3rd round.
Crazy.
She's having a career year, which we've already established, but now it's confirmed because before this year, she'd only reached the 2nd round at the US Open.
Okay.
And not beyond, she hadn't gone beyond the 2nd round, whereas now she's bettered that. We did obviously speak about it before, like saying that, yeah, we're kind of expecting her to make 2nd week at least.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I wasn't... personally, I knew she was going to win. I felt like she was going to beat Pliskova anyways.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Pliskova or anything. It's just that she hasn't been played. There was a time where Pliskova peaked, and we haven't seen that peaked in a while.
Yeah, former world number 1.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why and you look at how Paolini's been playing and stuff, like, it's nowhere near the same. So I feel like either way, she would have won that match. I feel like that match, especially after the tough first round, I feel like as well, that's a good thing about having difficult first rounds. When you win them, of course, it kind of helps you and sets the tone for the rest of the... Yeah. So you face Bianca... You go through that, you give like a very entertaining match, and then, you know, I feel like she would have been on form anyway. So, but I hope that whatever Pliskova has is not too. I hope she doesn't have like a severe injury, and I hope that she can push through.
I think it was just a rolled ankle.
Right.
Yeah, she wasn't looking to take any chances.
Yeah, and I don't blame her, man. It's not like, and you know, it's not like she's super young again. So yeah, there's no point of like risking it if you can't do it. But it's just crazy, like, you know, you fly all the way down, you prep yourself for this, and
it's a tough way to go out.
It is.
So yeah, definitely speedy recovery to Pliskova. But Paolini, she did have to play doubles today.
Yeah.
Which was, I guess, fortunate because having only played 3 points in a singles match, she had a doubles match with her friend and like regular doubles partner Sara Rani, and they comfortably won that match in straight sets. So they're through to the 2nd round in women's doubles. Paolini now will, well, in her press actually, she spoke about how her doubles game has really helped her singles game this year. And also like what she's learned from playing with Sara Rani. And yeah, this is what she said.
I think I understand more the game. Speaking with her, playing doubles with her, she's, I think, very strong tactically. So I think it helped me a lot to understand how she thinks into the court, you know, during the match, during the doubles, during the singles. So I think the tactically part, yeah.
When you say that, though, you're talking about on a doubles court. How does that translate for you onto the singles court. We saw she had a big win today too.
I think with the volleys a lot, I feel more comfortable when I'm close to the net. But also the serve, it's really important in doubles. You must serve good, because if you serve good, she can volleys, you know. So also in the singles, I think I try to bring the serve that I was doing in doubles, because I must do in doubles in singles. And yeah, I think it helped me a lot. Also the return, because in doubles you have so much pressure, because there's one on the net. You have to see a little bit if she's, you know, cutting the net, if she's crossing or not. So it helped me a lot, I think, yeah.
So yeah, really interesting from Paolini. And this is, again, something we've always said about players playing doubles as well as singles. Like, it's going to help your overall game. And she mentioned how, at the net, like, she just feels much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, and that's as a result of playing a lot of doubles. And it's also helped her serve as well, because obviously in doubles you're doing all the things you do in the singles match, basically. So it's just good all-round practice. And I think I can't stress enough how important I think that is for, like, younger players or players that are, like, less experienced. Play as much or play as many matches as possible across all formats, singles and doubles, because it's only going to help you in the long run. And Paolini is clearly, like, testament to that. So back to singles though. So she plays 30th seed Yulia Putintseva next. And I've put here the battle of the shorties.
Yeah, I did not know that Putintseva was that short as well.
Poots. She's only 5'4".
Oh wow, okay.
As is Paolini too. So
Paolini's not 5'4".
According to the WTA, she is.
Do you know why I'm saying that? Because I spoke to her at Wimbledon last year.
She felt shorter.
She was around my height, bro, and I'm 5'1.5".
Just about. You're just about scraping 5 foot.
Literally. Just so annoying. I keep on going on the scale, like, can that change to, like, either 2 or 1? It just keeps on sticking to 5'1.5". But yeah, no, because I remember, like, I met her in Trevisan, because obviously last year they were playing doubles together.
Okay.
And I was like, hey Jasmine, I'm Lucy, Blackspin Global, and literally, like, we were like the same, like, height. So I'm here seeing 5'4". I don't know, man. WTA website, you need to double check on that. I don't know.
But yeah, that matchup with Putintseva, they actually played each other once before, and that was in 2021 in Porto.
Oh wow!
Paolini won that in 3 sets, and I want to say Paolini went on to win that tournament as well.
Was that the
125,
isn't it?
I think. So good omen. But obviously, like, Paolini is the 5th seed. Putintseva is the 30th seed, so on paper that should be a Paolini win.
It will be. I feel like it's going to be a very good match.
I think it'll be because Putinseva's had a good kind of
She knows what
time
to do
of late. So
100%.
We look forward to seeing that one, and that one will be on Saturday. Because
yes, it will be on Saturday
tomorrow. So that's one to look forward to for Saturday. The match that I was most looking forward to today, and it didn't disappoint. So.
Match of the day, for sure.
We spoke about it a bit at the start, but Gabriel Diallo and Arthur Fils, the 24th
No, say the name again.
Sorry. Apologies.
Say
Gabriel Diallo.
Yeah, you're nearly there, but better.
And Arthur Fils, the 24th seed. They had a 4-set thriller on Stadium 17. And I loved every minute of that match, Lucy. Like, mate. From start to finish.
It was brilliant. I kind of felt like it was going to be... I think I already told you that either in the morning or the night before. Their playing style are kind of similar to each other. They're both very explosive, especially with their forehands and their serves. Like, the serves were really high from both of them today. So I kind of felt like it would have been very interesting seeing how they play against each other. And I felt like, it was going to be, like, really high intensity. And the best thing about it even blew my mind even more. Like, my expectations, like, were here, and they took it to a whole nother level. Like, I did not expect Diallo actually to have such an amazing strong, match, like, or skill coming from him. Especially that, I mean, you can even say this more than me because you watched most of his first round, but I felt like the level from his first round to that second round were completely different.
Definitely, yeah.
And I felt like that was so impressive. So I think that's why I did not expect it. I did not expect a lot from him to that extent. Like, I knew he was going to play well, but like this, no.
Yeah.
Because especially that, again, Astro Fils was more experienced than him, especially like, he's been, the previous Grand Slam that was just on, he was literally there second week, all those complete different surface, but still something. He came into this, came into hard court with a title, although there was a clay title, but still, like, there was huge, something there.
That's a good point. Yeah, huge win over.
And he lost against Zverev.
He
top player.
He beat Zverev.
I mean, sorry, he beat Zverev. Yeah. Honestly, the match was great. That second set was incredible. Because literally till like Diallo was till it was 4-3 to Diallo. It was both of them breaking each other. It was break, and then they held, and then went into a tie break, and the tie break was just Fils hitting some amazing shots.
Took over. Yeah.
Honestly, guys, I know the the US Open social media posted it.
Magnifico, yeah.
I was like, you guys need to go and see that point. That was incredible. That will actually show you what the match was about. I'm not sure yet if they released the highlights, but if they have or they have not, whatever, you guys need to go on YouTube now.
But that's the thing, and it's a good point you make. Like, there were a lot of highlights
from that match, 100%. But even though that, and it's funny because that set to me was my favorite part of the match. Yeah, it was Fils who won it, but after that, Diallo he was not turning down.
And it's the thing, like, we've said it before as well, like, about momentum. You would have thought that Fils would have, I don't know, took over from that point in terms of after winning the second set. Mm-hmm. And then, like, because he's the more experienced player, he's the seed, like, he's probably going to close this out now, like, basically win it from here. Mm-hmm. But Diallo was like, nah, like,
exactly.
I'm still here.
Exactly. And that's why I kept saying, on paper, Fils should have won that match.
Yeah, no, of course.
But as the match was I don't know, as the match was going, it was just like, because you kept saying, now Fils is going to win in 5. I was like, after the second set, even though Fils won that, I was like, Diallo's going to win this in 4. Like, because the way he's moving right now.
What were you most impressed with
from Diallo?
Today? Because I know before you said his forehand against Joao Muna.
Yeah, so I spoke about his forehand before, but I think today what impressed me the most, it was his composure.
Okay, I like that.
He was very chilled. He was focused, and there was a lot going on. I felt the crowd was rooting for both. The Americans love Fils.
I also forgot to mention to you, actually, probably I'm guessing you might have been aware, but he went to college in the States.
Yeah, I listened on the thingy. Yeah, exactly. So I think he even said that he liked the fact that
it kind of felt
the crowds,
like,
it felt like college,
and atmosphere.
He liked the fact that the crowd were moving,
University
up
of Kentucky,
and down and stuff.
That's the college he went to.
Yeah, but the Canadians, obviously they were there cheering for him. So the fact that he was able to keep his composure, his serve as well.
Oh man,
his serve.
That's what blew me away today.
I think. Did he hit 139 miles per hour?
I don't know about 39, but it was in the 130s, definitely. I don't know about 139.
Was it 136?
I think, the mid 130s.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He hit, all I know is that he was hitting big, and he was always ready to attack and be more aggressive at the right, like, he knew it. As soon as Arthur was doing something, the next point or the next game, like, Diallo just comes and like, all right, cool, let me hit back and let me actually, cause damage. And I think that really messed up with Fis's head. I think like he did not know what to do. And if you guys watched the match, you will have seen it. He was very frustrated. He couldn't keep his composure. And it's funny because Fils has said a lot of time in his recent conferences that one thing that has helped a lot with him this year, and the reason why he's improved a lot this year, is because he's not getting angry too quick. And, you know, normally he'll break a racket, he'll
Yeah.
So during the match today, whenever things are not going his way, I was like, please, please.
To be fair, I didn't see him smash a racket. I know he did throw his water bottle at one point. But I didn't see him ever smash the racket or anything today.
Today he didn't. But today was the first time in a while where he was like, you could see like his frustration, like he was shouting at his cap and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And there was times where he wanted to, but you could see that he kept
it in check,
you know, and stuff. And while he was doing that, Diallo was having the time of his life and playing, you know, really well. He was, you know, so that's why I give credits to Diallo a lot when it comes to his composure and staying focused. Again, it's not like he played the best in his first round, but he still won it anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was an incredible match.
I think the composure thing, like you said, is probably probably the most important thing in terms of like how he was, just able to show, I guess, maturity as well, because this is his first time being like at this stage, and this is the biggest win of his life, like second round of a Grand Slam.
Yeah.
And I want to say probably biggest win by ranking too, because obviously Fils is a top 30 player.
That's true.
I do need to double check that.
I don't think so, because I swear he beat Dan Evans.
Yeah, but
is Dan Evans ranked?
I don't know where Dan Evans was ranked. I don't know if he was top 30. I don't think.
I'm pretty sure Dan Evans is ranked.
When Diallo beat him.
That's a good, but that was recently though. When Diallo beat.
No,
Dan Evans.
It was.
Oh, actually, Dan Evans ranking.
Yeah, he's way down now.
Oh wow! So why is his name everywhere?
Yeah, because obviously the Hachanov match.
No. I'm talking about not this US Open. I'm talking about like as of recently. I feel like I've been seeing Dan Evans' name.
Well, Murray, you played Murray at the Olympics.
Even before that.
I don't know.
But
okay.
But either way, okay, you're right. Then it must be with Fils one.
I'm guessing that, but I do need to double check. But yeah, it's just really impressive from Diallo, man. Like, and he's not even a top 100 player yet. He's still outside the top 100.
That's crazy.
So today showed, and I say today, the match against John Mamuna too, like his game, he's got the game to be basically beating the top guys.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
Like he's got weapons, we've said beforehand, the serve today, and now like the mental attitude too, like he's gonna be a player to look out for sure.
Definitely. And he even like, you know, he even described during his press how like having to deal with that momentum, especially having to deal with being broken all the time, that was really tough. And I'm really glad that he spoke about that, because again, as I said, that second set was just crazy. And yeah, he went really into details about it, and here's what he had to say.
You know, in the second round of qualies, I was down 6-3 by 3, saved like 2 match points. So, you know, I just remind myself that, well, you know, everything is a bonus from now, because, you know, a week ago I was contemplating going home, you know. So, yeah, obviously there's a lot of nerves, but you try to focus on the tactic, what you can control, where you want to hit the ball, what you want to do during the point. And sometimes it works, like today, but, you know, 2 days ago I think I was in the same situation. I got broken. So it's tough to say. Sometimes you feel good about it and you get broken. Sometimes today I would say much more nervous than 2 days ago serving for the match.
So yeah, I think it's so crazy how he actually was thinking of heading back home because of, you know, how things were going. But I am so proud and happy that he actually didn't, and he decided to stay. And it was 100% worth it. No matter what happens after this anyways, this is, like you said, one of the biggest moments of his career, so it will only be the beginning. Another great highlight from his conference was him actually being open about, you know, his heritage and where he's from, obviously
Guinean roots.
From my side.
On his dad's side, he confirmed as well. It's his dad
from
that's
his
Guinean.
dad, yeah. I thought it was, because I'm pretty sure I saw a picture that he posted. Where did he say his mom is from?
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, so yeah, he said that. Oh yeah, you were there.
Yeah. He just
that
said
his
that
dad.
Basically, he's proud of
That his
like
dad,
his heritage
and that his dad. I wish I was at the press because I
They
would
were
have
trying to
loved
look,
to ask.
and this is the thing. He said that him and his dad were looking at the map,
And-
and they said, yeah, they couldn't even
it's
find
a very small village.
the village on the map.
You know what, if it does press next time, I will actually ask and be like, hey, I'm from Guinea too. What is the name of that village? If I remember it, if I don't, I'll ask my grandma.
Because he said it's near the capital.
It's near
Is that the capital?
Conakry.
Conakry, sorry.
Yeah, Conakry, yeah.
But yeah, he couldn't say or remember the name of the actual village.
Yeah. I would love to ask him, but yeah, he said that he's very proud where he's from.
Love that.
And yeah, I mean, I'm very happy. It's very rare. Obviously, I'm from Senegal and Guinea, and it's very, out of two countries, you hear more Senegalese athletes, whether it's from wrestling. I don't know if people are aware of this, but there's a massive wrestling like wrestling is big in Senegal.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really, really big. Like we have our own wrestling thing, but even out those who are not in Senegal, like a lot of them play in UFC and whatnot,
Okay,
and those type of wrestling, not WWE, but like
combat,
them
proper
combat thing,
combat,
exactly. Football as well, obviously.
course.
A lot of the soccer for you guys.
Of course.
A lot of the soccer players are Senegalese and stuff, but it's really rare to hear like big top. Pogba is from Guinea.
He is.
Yeah, Pogba's from Guinea. Yeah,
Diallo,
exactly.
Diallo also said that basically they're watching him. They keep track of him. In Guinea.
Yeah.
So he said, they write articles and everything.
Yeah,
so they're proud of him.
Because
it
just should, because there isn't like a lot of it.
Yeah.
So it's like a proud moment and stuff. So
course.
yeah, I'm even gonna send the picture to my grandma and be like, yo, he made it to the next round. It's becoming big.
But no,
shout out to Diallo. Shout out to all the Guinean people out there.
So he's got the 14th seed, Tommy Paul next, which is going to be a good one.
That's going to be a good one, yeah, for sure.
Obviously, Tommy Paul being the American and, again, another seed.
And to be fair, Tommy Paul has been on job this season.
Well, no, definitely. But again, I think Paul, that's not going to be an easy match for him. I don't think, for me, Diallo has a good chance of causing upset there. If he can continue this momentum, which I'm hoping he can, and I don't see why not.
Yeah.
And also, don't forget, Lucy, he's come through qualifying, so he's played a lot of tennis. These,
I just feel like
weeks.
it's tougher. Yeah, I feel like it's always tougher to play the home favorite, or I mean, Tommy Paul being American, this is the US Open.
And it's going to be one of the main courts.
It's going to be one of the main courts for
Probably
sure.
Louis
Yeah.
Armstrong.
So I'm hoping that the composure that he kept today, we can get that for that match. But yeah, I'm really looking forward for that match.
So again, that will be on Saturday. So one we're looking forward to for sure.
Yeah.
A defeat now. So yeah, we only had 3 matches today.
Yeah, we only had 3 matches today.
And yeah,
2.5, as I said earlier.
it's true. Yeah, the last one was Naomi Osaka.
Mm-hmm.
So she was the first on Ash for the night session.
She showed us her night fit.
Yeah, so it was a black piece tonight with white bows.
Which one did you like?
I like both of them, to be fair.
Which one did you prefer?
The black, to be fair, obviously I love black, but I do like green too. But with the ambush, I don't know if I mentioned this on the previous episode, I've actually got a pair of ambush Nikes.
And it's so funny because usually when you realise it, you're like, I should have bought it.
I should have bought them with me.
I was like, so what would you have done in your press conference? Just show your shoes like that too?
Put them on the table. But no, I like the fit. I think you said you preferred tonight's fit compared to the green one.
This is the thing. I like the colour and stuff, like the way it's put together of the green, but I think she looks better with the black on.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the design of it looks better with the black on, but like I said, I wasn't a massive fan of the design, but I was a fan of how dramatic it was. I think that's why I'm still sticking to the green, but at least we got to see both anyways.
No, indeed.
But that...
The match, though, Karolina Muchova.
Hey, I told you going to this match it was going to be tough.
I also forgot she reached the semis last year.
That's the thing. I genuinely forgot as well till Osaka mentioned it to the press, but I didn't even need to even think of that, to be honest, because as I said, I knew it was going to be tough. Muchova can be a really good player. She's missed out a lot of tennis as well because of her injury. So she's as hungry as Osaka is. Osaka wants to come back and be here, and Muka was the same thing, but her game wasn't as it wasn't the same as the Ostapenko match.
Yeah.
It dipped just a little bit. The first set, the issue was her serve. Her serves were nowhere near the same as during the Ostapenko match. And
what was she like, hitting more faults or?
yeah, she was hitting more faults. She was not. They were not like even as strong.
Okay.
I think the second set at times it was fast, sometimes it wasn't. And while all of that was happening, man, Mukova was really moving well. Like she was looking very comfortable. Her second serves were like 100% on that set. And she was really good at the net as well, and aiming for winners. I can't remember the first set, I can't remember the numbers, but the winners were way higher than Osaka's and stuff. But when he got to the second set, honestly, Osaka should have won that second set. I don't know about the match, but that second set,
She served for it, didn't she?
she served for it.
5-4.
Yeah, 5-4, but yeah, she was defending better. She was returning Mukova's balls better because Mukova was serving really well as well, as I said. But yeah, she literally had like 3 set points. 3 set points. Mukova saved 3 set points, and she just couldn't convert those simply due to her errors in double fault. I don't know, like it's like.
So you don't think Mukova caused? Well,
for that second set?
Well, yeah.
Not as much, honestly speaking.
Interesting.
Honestly speaking, it was if it was the same level as the first set, okay, cool. But the second set, Osaka started playing better, but not better enough for her to, you know.
Because I saw someone tweet actually, I think in response to something you posted, saying that compared to Ostapenko, or compared to Yelena Ostapenko, Mukova has like more variety.
100%. Oh yeah.
That is what basically caused the Osaka problems.
Oh yeah. For sure. And I kind of feel like Osaka as well was kind of sticking to the same thing, or maybe she was thinking, whatever I did in Ostapenko's match, I had to do the same here.
Yeah.
But you have to do that without also mixing with some variety. So whoever said that, they're definitely right. Because as I said, Mukova was moving to the net. She was moving well. She was serving well. She was defending well. Like she was literally doing everything to the T. But the second set, in all honesty, Osaka should have secured that, because even after that it went to a tiebreak, and even a tiebreak she was up 4-2, and the match point that she could have saved, the way she missed that, I was like, oh wow. So yeah, it was honestly just I tweeted this in on our account, and I honestly think that, you know, when you want something so bad,
yeah,
and you're just like, you know, because out all of those tournaments that Osaka, all of the tournaments that Osaka wanted to play, the number one she wanted to play was US Open, because she mentioned US Open so many times that even when, you know, she was doing her pre-press conferences for Roland Garros, she was literally even saying, I'm looking forward to playing Iga at the US Open. Do you get what I mean? Like, she always mentioned it. And Arthur Ashe is different, you know, like she was very emotional about it. Like she's always been open about it. And I think, I don't know, I genuinely think when she got there, she just was thinking a lot and too much.
Yeah.
But either way, you know, she looked great during the press. I actually thought she wouldn't do press.
Same.
But no, she looked great. You could see that she was, I don't want to use the word forcing, but you could see that she was really trying to make sure that she remained positive. Like she, like, you know, laughing and, you know, trying to interact with everyone. She did confirm to a Japanese journalist that she is going to play
do the Asia swing.
Swing, yeah. So Japan and Osaka, and yeah, that's all that matters. Listen, the season's not done.
Exactly.
Yes, that's the last Grand Slam, but you know, she one thing that she has said a lot at most of her press conferences, that one thing that she's really proud of is the fact that she played a lot more this tournament, this season. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to give her credit for that, because she's committed.
She is.
Like, and we shouldn't kind of like forget she played qualifying at Cincinnati, Cincinnati, and lost second round qualies.
Yeah, and she came back
like,
again.
Exactly.
Like, you have to give her credit, because there's some players they literally won't do it.
And that's no disrespect or that's no slight on like any player
100%.
that feels they don't want to play qualifying. But I feel like that is really, it's humbling of a 4-time Grand Slam champion to like say, yeah, I'm going to play qualifying.
And keep in mind that the only active, like proper, aside from Venus, of course, the only active WTA players that have the most slam is her and Igor. So can you imagine? It's crazy for her to still be like, you know what, nah. But it just shows to you how bad she wants it. It shows to you how much she wants it. And she said it during her press, like, you know, she knows that, you know, she can win. In her head, she said it like, in her head, she feels that she can win these type of tournaments and matches again. Like, you know, nothing can hold her back. So, yeah, like, I just want her to like just continue, you know, feeling that way. You know, I did ask her during press, like,
great question as well.
Yeah, like, you know, she played all 4 Grand Slam and stuff. Like, which one did she actually enjoy playing? Because, you know, I know that the performance is important, but again, your mental is as important. So I really wanted to know, like, you know, out of the 4 Grand Slam, which one she enjoyed playing, and this is what she had to say.
Honestly, I enjoyed them all. I think this year for me has been a learning year. I put a lot of energy and effort into all the tournaments that I played. Australian Open was so fast, so I probably forgot that one. But yeah, I enjoyed learning how to enjoy the French Open. I haven't been to Wimbledon in years, so it was nice to go back there. And obviously the US Open is very special to me, so I enjoyed it here too. Yeah.
Yeah, really, I love the answer. I love the question, and yeah, she gave me a nice answer too.
Yeah,
I like when she said about Australia went really fast.
It did. It actually did go fast. The way she said, yeah, it actually did go fast. Yeah, I like answer for each of them because she's right. You know, each of them, they had their own story in a way. Yeah. Whereas years ago, it was, yeah, I like my hard courts, you know, and stuff. So it's nice that she's now here and she's enjoying, like,
just competing and
exactly
being out
competing,
there. Yeah.
being an athlete, being a tennis player, you know.
And listen, man, the game is better with her in it. So
facts, 100%. I mean, the crowd was rooting for her all the way. Like, they were really rooting for her all the way. So yeah, shout out to Osaka. Thank you for the nice fit. Thank you for that first round match. It was incredible. And yeah, I mean, losing to the semi-finalists from last year, and yeah, it is what it is. But we're looking forward to her during the Asian swing. Indoors.
And I think Osaka's outdoors. I'm not sure, but
Osaka's outdoors. You're right. Okay. Osaka's outdoors. But either way, it's still her surface. She gets to play that till like literally early next year. So
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's been fun. Before we close out, Lucy, we should. I want to mention 2 new names we've not spoken about because they are new. Well, they're new to us. So, Carmen and Ivana Corley, sisters, American sisters. I think Carmen's 22, Ivana's 24. I also want to say Ivana, I think, is actually born on my birthday. We share the same birthday.
Like, as my grandma.
17th of
September.
The 17th of September.
I'm sharing too much information about my grandma, by the way.
Putting out all my information. But yeah, shouts out to the Corley sisters. So they were making their US Open debut in doubles. And yeah, they beat 2 established names in Ekaterina Alexandrova and Anna Blinkova. And that was a straight sets win, so 6-1, 6-3. So they're through to the second round in the women's doubles, and they'll play the 10th seeds, Veronika Kudermetova and Heo Ching Chan next. So yeah, 2 names to look out for. Like, a lot of people are kind of atting us, saying, that's been global.
Yeah, who are
these 2 sisters? Like, and I'm like,
we don't know.
But listen,
but now we do.
Now we will know.
Now we know,
and we will definitely be keeping an eye on them. Like, as you guys know, like in doubles we kind of like pay more attention
towards
the later it gets. But yeah, just off the top of my head, I know Heather Watson and Asia Mohammed, they won. They got a win today. Alicia Parks, I forgot who she was playing with.
Mixed doubles.
She also got a win today. And yeah, that's all I can think of off the top of my head. But
I think Obviously,
Taylor Townsend
Townsend,
they actually
and
set down in
yes,
in
I
their
saw
match,
that.
but they won.
Yeah, they won.
In 3.
Paolini, obviously, and
Paolini
Sarah.
and Irani, exactly.
So yeah, good day for the doubles.
Indeed.
Yeah. And this morning we saw Clervy and Montgomery
practicing.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach Jenkins.
So they'll be playing tomorrow, day 5. And yeah, day 5, Lucy. Wow, this schedule is a bit crazy. So Coco Gauff opens on Arthur-Ashe.
Against...
And she'll... I don't know who's she playing against.
Svitolina.
That's it, Lena, of course. The seed.
Strong one.
And then that match is followed by the All-American clash. The one we thought was going to be a night session. Ben Shelton versus Francis Tiafoe. I mean...
I really want a reason. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it Labor Day weekend?
It's Labor, and that's why I generally thought it would be the evening, because it's like we can be outside till 3, 4 a.m. Do you get what I mean? Like, we outside. We have a bank holiday weekend.
So
but let me not say we know. People have an idea. And I want to disclaimer. I'm not the one who said it. I didn't say anything. You can even check on our Twitter. People are the one replying. But word on the street is there's one player that do not like playing during the day, who is playing that evening, who's been playing for evening 3 days straight.
What, 2?
3 rounds straight. Well, he will be playing tomorrow. Will be his third round. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, people are saying because Djokovic don't like playing during the day, they're saying because of that.
You just mentioned the name. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention the name, but I'm not the one who said it. I'm saying they said it, innit? It wasn't me, innit? I didn't say anything. I just said, hey, I want Shelton and Tiafoe. They said, oh, it's because of Djokovic. I was like, swear down.
Fascinating.
Fascinating, but no, jokes aside, I don't know. Maybe I don't know, man. It's just weird.
Who are you going for in that match, Lucy? Because I've already said who I'm gonna. Well, I'm expecting Tiafoe to win. I think
you've been threatened that someone would snitch on you.
No. No, but
little inside joke.
I did actually say. I think we said it during the preview pod. Like, if this match happens, I'm expecting.
Yeah, you
Tiafoe.
said yeah. I mean, we both said it. Yeah,
okay,
I expect it too.
Here she goes.
You know what? I'm not going to change. I'm sticking to my answer. I'm saying Francis.
So we're both saying Tiafoe.
We're both saying Tiafoe.
He's getting his first win over Shelton.
For sure.
Crazy. Okay.
100%.
Well, let's see.
It has to happen this time, man. It has to happen. But
Shelton's playing well, man. But so is Big Fro.
That's the thing. They're both playing really well. But I don't know. I just feel like... We said it in the last pod. Francis is coming in with like different mentality, and I feel like this time he even knows, like, well, either way,
we'll see.
Either way, whether it's day, night, afternoon, 5 a.m., this match is going to be entertaining as hell. Listen, call in sick tomorrow if you have to work, since it's now during the day. Do what you have to do, man, because that match is going to be really. Arthur-Ashe during the day. Tomorrow is looking way better than the evening.
It's a takeover.
Whoever got day tickets tomorrow, I bet they're like, to everyone that won this night ticket, like, shut up. We are happy. We got our money's worth.
Indeed.
Shout out to everyone's going Arthur-Ashe tomorrow, man. You really got your money's worth, boy. That is really good. Coco, Svitolina, and then Shelton and Tiafoe. Yeah, huge. That's good.
There is a night match in terms of our interest. Madison Keys. Mm-hmm. So she opens the night session on Louis Armstrong.
Who's she playing against again?
That's a good question.
Mertens, that's it.
Elise Mertens.
Look
at you knowing.
Come on, journalist.
So yeah, that's going to be an entertaining one.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, that rounds up kind of day 5 in terms of our interest. So again, it's four matches tomorrow as opposed. No, sorry. It's three matches again. Yeah. It's getting shorter and shorter, Lucy.
It's getting shorter. I don't like that.
Soon it's going to be like 2 matches a day.
No, man.
Damn.
No, man. This is too early as well.
I know. We're kind of hitting. Well, we're at the midway point.
Yeah, so. We are. Tomorrow is Friday.
True.
So it is what it is.
True. But no, brilliant day today.
It is a brilliant day, yeah.
Obviously, shouts out to all the winners.
Mm-hmm. And even the one in Osaka, of course.
And, of course, Naomi and Arthur Fils as well. And yeah.
Oh, and speaking of that, that's it. There's no more French players. Feast was the last one.
Oh, really? In the men's duel?
Yep.
Wow.
No, literally. No, I think that's it.
In women's as well? Wow. Okay.
I believe so. I think Burrell and Feast were probably the last ones left, if I remember.
I don't
know.
Yeah,
and Goffin. There was Goffin against Adrian. I'm guessing he lost as well. Because I spoke to one of the French journalists. He told me, like that's it. No more French.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So literally, it's funny because Diallo is also the last Canadian.
Damn.
So yeah. But either way, shout out to Feast. Just crack on with the hard court swings.
I think he's going to have a good end of year as well.
Yeah.
He's already had a good season.
Yeah. He just needs to crack on with the Grand Slams even more. The same way he did with Wimbledon. He did at Wimbledon on the surface that doesn't even have that much like experience in. So he can definitely do it. Again, he's still young, so
no,
yeah.
Indeed. But yeah, guys, thank you again for listening. And yeah, we will catch you again on day 5.